extra, in terms of what you've been doing so far, in terms of exports last 3 years, what kind of countries, and maybe you can tell people about, how did you go about exporting? I mean, did you go about by setting up a marketing office internationally, or did people come to see you in Indian defense shows? What are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, again, you see, we have started, going to trade shows actually. There were cases where we have visited Turkey. There were only two companies from India exhibiting in Turkey. And I was really shocked. I'm surprised that we do not have capability. I strongly feel we have the capability. But again, you see, we do not have a direction. We do not have a common, we do not have a common direction whereby everybody, I feel who don't want to export, who don't want to have a big business. Everybody wants that. But again, you see, you need a channel, or you need a partner, or you need an organization which will give you a hand holding. I've been to trade shows in America where the US generals are speaking about a product which has been used by them, is being produced by a private company. In India, I ever see such thing. Maybe they get distant by the word say private. Maybe there are multiple reasons, but what I strongly feel, if India wants to have this capability to export and become a bigger force in the market, I feel we need support. Yeah, you are very good in your product, but you need a support from government to promote, to take you places. We have so many consulates elsewhere around the world. You write to one consulate and say, okay, I have a customer. Think about a situation. You write to the consulate stating that this so-and-so company has approached you, and if the consulate goes and calls them to the consulate and say, oh, hi, I know this company. Yes, we will try to help you out. What would you expect? Maybe you will do 10 times the business immediately. But you are on your own and you expect India to grow. You are small, but you have the capability. But you also need, till certain extent, a support. And somebody should vouch for your product. How do you say, I cannot bring some X and Y and say, please speak about my product. But if the end user, like our army, military, or whoever has used a similar product, stands in front of a trade fair elsewhere around the globe and says, look, we are backed by government and the user is talking about the product, what do you expect? Just orders. This is my experience. In spite of nobody has spoke to about our product elsewhere, or if we as a small scale industry can do it, think about the wonders what it would make. A user, a government and a capable innovator together can always create miracles.
And I think it's a very valid point in terms of serving officers being able to speak about a product, and that's very true in the US, people do speak. I think in India largely it's also to do with the fact that do they get tainted by being associated with a private company, right? And it's just not that, it's the way the ecosystem is built up. If they even talk to a private company in a command, if a guy goes and visits them 5 times, they're worried about it because everybody else is going to say, does this guy have a vested interest? Is he going to move there after he retires? Is he helping out? So I think that fear or that uncertainty, and that's part of our nature. I think so that there is a problem, so obviously, but definitely if they can endorse and it can be endorsed publicly and it's acceptable for them to endorse, that's a big strength. So Rajiv's got a point, and then we'll take questions because I'm told that most of you are hungry and we need to wrap up soon.
I'll just add one more point, though that I would say that to achieve this, to increase our export, first of all, we need to start loving what we are doing. We need to accept what we are doing, what we are good at. Then only we can sell. Second, there are bad things and there are good things also. I want to just put forward one good thing which DOT has done recently. DOT, Department of Telecom, they have come out with a event which is called Reverse Buyer Seller Meet. In Reverse Buyer Seller Meet, what they have started to do, they have started to invite customers from world over, to come to India and government pay for their travel fare and stay here in India. This started 2 years back. First year there were hardly 20 people who came. Second year there were 50 people. And this year there were 100 customers who came from world over looking for Indian products to buy. So something, some initiatives like those, if can be done, they can really change where we are.
Yeah, I just want to make a last point actually. I mean, I was also speaking to Ashok about this one. I mean, I really would like to see at least, I mean, my concerns as an exporter, I've been doing this one for almost all 4 years now. So what I strongly feel like at least DIIA would take up initiative whereby it can form and make India's presence as Ashok's target of 2020. I think by using such a organization, I think we can definitely achieve that one.